Hey everybody, and welcome back to Caribbean Dreamin. My name is Sam, also known as Dakota Cahoon on WSOP.com, and we're back with another episode of our $50 to 2K bankroll challenge here. We're here with another sit and go, but this time we've bumped up the stakes and we're going to go with a $10 sit and go. So, the winner of this one is going to get $41.40. Second place, $24.84. Third place, $16.56. So our goal is to get within one of those two. Hopefully, take it down. We got a few recognizable contestants on our show today. Let's bring up these here. That's our payouts right there. All right. We've got Mr. Roberts 34. He was on us with the last stream, and Grammar Police up there. He was on us, and we have some new people like JT Hollywood, 3 Added to Death, Pretzel 14, 1010 Pin 10, and then PALA 66 and Dead Raven. We've got 9-4 here on the big blind here, most likely a fold. How's everybody doing today? So we've got what looks like 107 days left before the cruise here. Last episode, we managed to pick up a profit of $7.42. So we're working our way up here. See if we can get this one, get a win under our belt here, make us be able to go into a little bit higher stuff. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can take this down. Let's see there. We got a nice chop up there with the ace 10, ace 2. Jack 4 offsuited. Definitely not anything special, and we'll get rid of that. Pretzel 14 with the raise out of the first position. Probably pretty strong there, and don't want to tango with that. Let's see what we can get on the button here. Queen 5 suited. If it folds around to us, we might be inclined to take on this. See what Dead Raven wants to do here. He folds. We're going to go ahead and make a raise here for 52. Blinds are at 10-20. The starting blinds here. We get a call from Pretzel. We get a 8-9-7 flop, all different colors. So we'll do one little continuation bet here. See if we can take down this pot. If not, I think we just give up here. Not really much we can get. Maybe we hit a queen, but that's probably it right there. Expect Pretzel to bet here. We gave up our lead. And we're waiting for him. Maybe he just times out and we bet and we win. And we're waiting. I wonder what's our time bank here. I think we get like 30 seconds, 60 seconds here. Oh, and he bets. So we will let this go. He must have had a crucial decision there to make. Queen 5 again. We'll let this one go this time. So our goal here is to at least double up here before we get 5 players knocked out. That way we have a good shot at getting in that money. A limp pot here out of the small and big blind. 9-5-8. 2 diamonds on the board. And 2 Added to Death, taking it down. 10 Jack. Offsuit. Definitely good enough here. If probably call. We get a limp out of Dead Raven here. We're going to go ahead and make a pot size raise. See if we can isolate Dead Raven here. So Dead Raven limped in for 30. We made it 135. And it's on Dead Raven here. He makes the call. We flop the 10, which is pretty good for us. What could he be limping in with here? King Jack. Maybe a small pocket pair. 9-10, which we're dominating here. So we're going to make a bet here. Because believe it or not, I think we have the best hand here with that limp. You may have hands like Queen 7 suited that is crushing us here, but we take it down, and we're above starting stack at 2,038. 10-6 offsuit, definitely not a playable hand here. Let's see what Dead Raven here wants to do. He does another limp here. We're going to give him a little bony fish for limping. And he's sitting out now. JT Hollywood. And the small blind goes ahead and lets it go. 7-6 suited here. We're a pretty early position here. And I don't really want to take a shot with this because we have been playing a lot of hands here. And another limp out of him. That will give you the fish here. Especially with how quick these games go here. That limping is pretty exploitable here. Ace 5. So he's limping with Ace 5 there. It's Ace 5 suited, right? Yeah. Ace 5 of spades. All right. Just make a little note of that. Queen Jack here, and we're under the gun. We're in the first position here. It's going to be pretty tough to play, especially if we get re-raised. So we're just going to let this go. Pretty good hand, but not good enough to play in what position we are in. Another open limp here from Pretzel 14, which another sign of weakness. And we've got a three-way pot here. 6-3-4 rainbow flop. No flush shots out there. Plenty of straight draws. 10 on the turn. Let's see if Dead Raven goes ahead and bets. He checks, gives it up here. Now Pretzel might have like an ace or something here that he's protecting or defending with. Let's see what he wants to do. He bets. Get a call. Ace 2. Yep. See, and just a call, or he checked his option with eights out of the big blind. Another thing to notice, check 8 out of the blind. Palace 66 with the raise here. Jack 2 offsuit. Not going to go ahead and play that. With Ace 2 suited. So we'll make a note of that here. The Pretzel lifted with Ace 2 suited. We got Ace 10 suited here in the small blind. Pretty good hand. If anybody makes a raise here, we're definitely going to give a call. Maybe a 3-bet, re-raise them. But most likely going to go with a call depending on who we are going up against. All right, so we get raised from Roberts 34. I'm going to go ahead and 3-bet this. I think this is good enough to make the 3-bet here. So he raised for 60. We're going to make it 180 here. And we get fold out of that. That's perfect. Ace 10. I like winning those kinds of hands there with Ace 10. We got King Jack on the button here. Definitely going to play this. And we're going to go ahead and raise it up. Blinds are at 25.50 right now, so I'm going to raise it up to 131. And we take it down. That's 2 in a row, guys. 2 hands in a row. Right, let's keep the streak alive. 5-3 suited, offsuit. Not something too enjoyable. and probably letting this go. We got another limp out of Dead Raven here. Who knows what he could have. He's been limping and checking with everything. Flop comes out 6, Jack 4, 2 diamonds. Everybody checks around, the 9 peels on the turn. And 3 out of the death. Takes a min bet of 50, which gets it done. Right. We've got Jack 8 offsuit here. Definitely not in another enjoyable hand here. And we have been playing a lot of hands here, so we're just going to let this go. But none of our hands here we've gotten to showdown, so that's good. And Pretzel 14 takes it down with a raise out of the button. Jack 4 again, same thing. Not going to go ahead and play this here. We're waiting for our big moments here when blinds start to get up. And we can get bigger pots for raising with weaker hands. Now, let's see what here. Dead Raven actually made a raise here. So what could he be raising with here? Maybe a high pocket pair? Ace King. He checks behind. Or checks. Let's out a check first. 10 pin. 10 pin 10. Makes a bet. Let's see if we get Raven. No. So what could he be raising? Ace King maybe? Ace Queen? And just not really knowing what to play with it. King 10 offsuit here. Maybe worth a raise here. Don't really like it, but I think it's okay. We get a call from Pretzel. JT Hollywood here. Maybe Hollywood and the good old aces. Nope. So we go heads up. It is a 2-8 Jack board with 2 clubs. We'll fire out once here. I think about 220. It's a good amount. And we take it down. What's important is that taking a continuation bet after you've raised pre-flop. I mean, it just shows really good aggression. Shows that you definitely have a strong hand. And if that person doesn't hit anything on the flop, they really can't continue with it. He may have had an ace and been beating me the whole time there, but since he didn't have anything, he just let it go. So that's always good. We got another limp pot all the way around. Who did the limping this time? Was it Dead Raven again? I believe so. Let's see what happens here again. Checked all the way down to the river here. Hopefully check here, and we can see everybody's cards. Get a bet out of a Raven and a call from 10 pin 10. And Ace King, Ace 10. So interesting here. Limps. Another limp with just Ace 10 or King 10 off. And then 10 pin 10 just calls pre with Ace King. All right, so we got 2-8 in the big blind here. Blinds have gone up to 5,100. And we got a limp from Pretzel and a call from Dead Raven. We'll go ahead and let this check here. We did flush. We did flop a gut straight draw here, but maybe Raven has something out of that, and we'll just let it go. 10-4 suited in the small blind. Not something too impressive. But if it gets around to us, we may go ahead and take a stab at raising here. Definitely like to pick up those 100 chips. And we're going to head and do that. And we take it down. There we go. Even with bad cards there, we were able to take down a pot. 9-2 spades there. Don't think we'll be playing that one. A limp out of Pala 66, and we get a raise from 10-10 pin, or 10-10 pin 10, and a call from Pretzel, and most likely, oh, he folds. Flop comes 3-4 king, rainbow flop, no suited, 2 suited cards in that. It goes check check. And the ace hits on the turn. And we've got 3 clubs with the 9 hitting on the river. And we get a check out of 10-10 and a bet here and a call. Oh, he's got a set of kings. What a cooler there. I mean, hitting runner right there, Pretzel. Hitting runner. The ace 9. And then flopping the set there for 10-10 pin 10. 10. Alright, we went ahead and folded the king 2 suited. So we're going to give this person the fish here for a bunch of open limps. And make a note that checked. Three checked. A set of kings on the flop. All right. So yeah, that was very interesting. The 10-10 pin 10 flops the set, checks it 3 times, and then gets Pretzel to bet out there. Queen Jack here. So we didn't play Queen Jack the time we had it before here, but we have a little bit better position. So most likely gonna go ahead and play this one here with a little raise. We get through the dealer button there, and we're waiting on JT Hollywood here, and he folds, and we take down another pot there without even getting to the flop. 2 ace, not something I'll play around with here. We've got a Pretzel having a little short stack here. He's under 10 big blinds here, so he could be inclined to shove at any time, but decides just to limp. And let's see if JT Hollywood's got a decision here to make, if he wants to raise or fold. And he just goes ahead and folds. And we'll see a flop. So we got a 3-3-4, 2 diamonds. Pretzel bets out at it and takes it down. Blinds went ahead and went up again here. We're at 75-150. So it's about that time where players will start to shove here with having just about 10 big blinds. 8-3, definitely not playing this. And there we go. And there is Dead Raven with a shove here. So maybe he has good cards. Let's see what happens here if we get a call from anybody else. Someone picks up a hand. And looks like it gets through there. All right. So next hand here, 4-10. Just let that go. Pretty easy here. Not have to make hard decisions. We got Robert's 34 in the small blind here. He was playing with us last time. Goes ahead and goes all in on Dead Raven here. And gets the fold out of him. See Robert shoving with pretty much any 2 cards there. We've 9-2 in the big blind. Not really excited about this. And we'll let this go here. No one's busted yet. Pretty even chipped here. Going into this. Ace Queen here. We will definitely call anybody's shove here. And let's see. I guess I'm not going to shove it on him because I want him to call with worse. But folds here. That's right. We don't have to shove there. We can definitely get it done with a lesser amount of chips. We got 8-8 here. Let's see. Now, I'll probably shove on this one because I don't want him to call. I want Pretzel to call if he's got something decent. So, oh my gosh, we get coolered here. We need to hit an 8. And we do. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, no 10. And we take it down with a full house. Our first suck out. Woo. Tough for 10-10 pin 10 there. You had us there. I definitely didn't want you to call. But tough suck out there. It's poker, so it happens. And we got to suck out for the good guys. All right. So now we got 5,200 chips. And excited to be there. We did our double up before anybody has knocked out. Let's see here. So Pretzel with the limp, and then a check and a raise. Is that how it went? I think that's how it went. So he... see here, we've got Queen Jack again. I think it's another very playable hand. So no one barely has any blinds here. So we'll just go ahead and shove here. We get a call from 10, 10, pin 10 with about 2 big blinds. And we get a fold there and waiting on JT Hollywood here. Ace 5 versus Queen Jack. Hits the ace, hits the 5. We need a 4 for a chop, and we don't get it. And 10 pin 10, or 10-10 pin 10 gets almost a triple up. But our stack is not hurt that much. We're still at almost 4,900. Pocket 3s here. And it's almost like we want to fold this because we are just flipping. The best we're doing with anybody that calls is flipping. So it's a 50-50 pre-flop. So we're just going to fold the 3s there. Don't want to double up 10, 10, pin 10 again. So we want to preserve our chips here because now people should start dropping out of this thing real quick. 9-5, definitely a no-go with that. We get a raise from just a raise, a min raise out of Robert. We get a shove from 2 outed to death. And let's see what Roberts wants to do here. Dead Raven also called. We get a call, and we got aces versus ace queen. Gonna need the queens. Doesn't get there, and he's drawing dead on the river. And there it is, Roberts with the double up and with the knockout. So our first player's gone there. So, like I said, these players are going to be starting to drop here pretty quickly. King 3 suited, not very good here. Pretty much everybody has under 10 big blinds except Roberts and I. So we get another limp out of Pretzel here. Not sure what he's doing with the limps here. We get an all-in from JT Hollywood. And we're going to call Kings versus Ace 9. Can he get an ace? He needs an ace to stay in it. Doesn't get it. Kings hold. JT Hollywood with the knockout. right, we're down to 7 players. Wait, 7? Yep, 7 players. Sixes. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and raise it. We'll do a little raise here. If any of the shorter stacks shove here, we'll go ahead and make the call. We get a call. We get an all-in out of Grammar Police here. We'll make the call. Ace King versus aces here. We can get a 7, and we take it down there. We have the straights, as long as another 6 didn't throw up there, which is unlikely. All right, so now we're at 7,000 chips here, looking good to cash, even not to win it. 7-3. If 10 pin 10 shoves here and no one else calls, I'm so inclined to call this. We'll still have 6,000 chips. Oh, and he calls. That makes me not want to call there and let it go. So sixes versus ace 4. Needs an ace. It doesn't get the ace here. All right, so now we're down to 5 players here. 2 away from the money. 9-8 offsuit here. We're just going to let this go. Maybe do a raise here, depending on what Dead Raven wants to do. Notice the Dead Raven just called that all-in from this guy. He should have, if anything, he probably wanted to bet me out of that, but wasn't done here. I'm going to go ahead and raise this up. Not too bad. We can definitely play a flop. If JT Hollywood makes a raise, we would definitely fold, but we get that done there. Ace 5 on the button here. So I'm going to go ahead and shove this. I think we're okay. And we take it down here. Picking up chips here. We're at 7,497 here. Queen 8. I'm going to let this go here. We get another limp out of Dead Raven. Check from Roberts, 34 here. Flop comes out Queen 5-5. Check, check. Oh, man, we have the full house if we would have stayed in this. But probably, let's see if anybody takes a stab at this. Goes check again, and the ace takes it down for the full house there. Another limp with an ace 4 suited. Check 2. We'll just let that go here. So it'd be interesting if Dead Raven would call with that ace 4 suited if he was shoved on. So another limp here. With only having, what, about 6 big blinds, just under 6 big blinds. I mean, limping there is just not a good idea. You might as well just shove and try to pick up the chips that are there instead of trying to play post flop here for pretty much all your chips. So now you're down under 5 big blinds. 2-7. Just don't want to deal with this here. See if we get a shove out. If we do, and this is why you should do it here, because now I'm not going to play this. I don't see what, and he picks up more chips. So he should have done that in the first place against Dead Raven. 8 king. All right. Let's see what happens here. If we get a limp, we'll just call. If we get a fold, we'll definitely do a little raise here. Flop comes out. 2 clubs. Jack Queen 3. Maybe in this spot because he did fold the last time, but we'll definitely try one bet here. Do a half size pot bet. Good call here. He most likely has a pair here and is definitely gonna not get rid of it. Yep. Okay. So it's all right. We lose a little bit of chips there, just under 1,000 chips, so no worries. Blinds go up again, so pretty much everybody else has 10 big blinds here. Paul, it's Paleth 66. He's down to just about 3. Need a couple knockouts here, just getting that money. We want to score that, at least that $14 profit, if not that $31 profit. That'd be nice. So maybe we can pick up some hands here. All right. Dead Raven here with the raise at the river. He takes it down. I like the chips going to my right. That's always good. We've been able to pick up a few from him. Another limp here. He probably has another weak ace. Let's see if Palace 66 wants to get it in here. Does not. And we're going to go to the flop here. Queen high flop, 8 jack, and we get a pot size bet from Raven, and that takes it down. Raven coming up with some chips here. 9-5, definitely not anything we're interested in, especially this late. We want to get some good premium hands to hopefully just beat some all-ins. That's what we need to do. We get a shove there. Ace queen against 10-4. Hits the 10. He needs an ace or a queen. Doesn't get it. And Robert's there with the 10-4 double up. Getting some chips there. That's interesting. Note that there he just shoved with 10-4. Blind versus blind. Let's see if Palace 66 raises there, which he doesn't. We would have made the call here. We get just a limp here. We'll check it here and see what we get. We've got a gut shot here, so we're going to just bet at this. Act like we have something here. If the 8 hits, we're in good shape. If not, we take it down here. That's fine as well. Ace queen here. Definitely good to go against anything. We're just going to go ahead and put in the maximum amount of chips. And we take it down. All right, so we're at 7,000 once again after dropping about 3,600. King 6. Be interesting here. I want to go ahead and make the all in here. We wouldn't be too far behind, and then we get the fold out of Palace 66 there. With only now 400 some odd chips. Jack 4, we'll let this go. So, after Pala gets knocked out here, eventually, just bleeding the chips away here. Gets it all in. Let's see if anybody else calls here. Dead Raven here. Not the call. Gets the queens. Oh my gosh, what a time to pick it up. And let's see if a heart comes. Ace or heart. Heart, and there it is. Knocks out Palace 66 JT Hollywood there with the flush. So we're down to our 4 players here. We're on the bubble. We get queen 4. We'll let that go. So let's see if we can get into the money here and then hopefully win this thing. The blinds will be going up next hand, so we're going to be at 200, 400, and a 50 chip ante. So Robert's here with the shove, Dead Raven with the fold. He's going to have to play a hand here soon. He only has less than 3 big blinds. King 3, probably going to call the Dead Raven shove here. Unless one of these 2 guys go all in, and we're just going to let that go. So JT Hollywood with 4,100 chips. Roberts with 5,800 chips. Man, it's going to be a tough one here, but we're going to go all in with the ace 2. We're most likely ahead as long as JT Hollywood doesn't make the call. Ace 9, we're a little bit behind here. We need a 2. We need a bigger card. 3 is not going to do it. JT Hollywood, or Dead Raven here with the double up here. Just beating our ace. But, again, didn't lose that many chips here. We're still at 6,100. Ace 4. I'm going to let this go, I think. I mean, maybe We'll do a min raise here. We're going to do a min raise. We have an ace on the button. How do we let this go? Oh, we get shoved on here. Just can't. Now we got to start. Hopefully someone can get knocked out here. 9-5, not going to take that up. We're down to 5,200. We get King 7 versus King Queen. 7 a knockout. Oh, and it's the Queen. And we get a double up. Dead Raven again with a double up here. He's at 4,700. Robert's down to 3,200. 3,000. He is now the short stack here. 6 Jack. Don't really want to play ball with this one, so we'll let that go here. Let's see, with that one shove there, I mean, you pick up 700 chips just like that. King 10 here suited. Don't really want to. I mean, if it gets to us, can't call that. With 2 shoves in a row, he's back up to 4,500. So we are all even with chips here. Jack 10. We get a shove from Raven. So pretty much this is going to be who's going to be the aggressor here. Roberts with that decision and decides to let it go. We still have plenty of time. Everybody has 10 big blinds here. King 9 suited. We'll go ahead and let that go here. Probably not the best thing. But Roberts takes it down there with the shove. 8-5 offsuit. Let's see here. Getting all in. And a call. We've got queens versus ace 6. It's a king high flop. He needs an ace to stay in this. He doesn't get there. We've made the money. All right. So 2 videos in a row. We're in the money here. But now we want to take this down. Dead Raven picking up some hands here at the end. Pretty good. Good deal for him. 10-3. I'm not going to go with that. So our goal here is get a double up. 10-9. Not going to double up with that hand there. Maybe, just maybe, we can, let's see, maybe a face card with the 3-6. Not a good hand to double up on. But we get the walk. That's all right. We're almost at 4,000 chips here. Just at 10 big blinds. 8-4. We'll let him have the walk there. Don't want to get called with that. Jack is good enough for me to go ahead and put that in with. It is extremely well. Let's see if Dead Raven wants to take it. Nope. We're at 4,400 chips now. That moves us into second place. But now since the blinds have hit us, let's see if we can get... We get a call here, so we'll be happy to see a flop with 6-2 suited. We have got a dream of a flop there. Definitely going to go ahead and take a bet at this. I mean, we have a pair and the flush draw, and that takes it down. We're almost at 5,000 chips. Dead Raven at 8,900, and JT Hollywood at just at 3,600 here. I'm doing min raise here. See if we get a... So he goes all in there. So we're doing this here just to see if we can do this with a bigger hand, but now probably not going to happen. We are down under 10 big blinds with the blinds going up. This time the King 9, it looks good enough for me. And it takes it down. We're back at 5,000 chips. 6-6, good enough for me. We're all in. And we get the fold out of there. 5,700, almost 5,800 in chips here. We're creeping up on that one spot. 7-4, not to my liking. We'll give it a walk here. We definitely want to get these guys' blinds here. 6-5, probably won't go with that. All right, now in the big blind here, Queen 8. And we get the walk. That shove earlier was big, because now Dead Raven's afraid he's going to get shoved on here with that limp. Ace, king. This is the time we get to, we should have done the limp here. That's what we wanted to do. Ace 2 still works out. We hit our ace. No 2. No 2. Oh my god, he hits the 2. Holy cow. That's all right. We still got 1,200 in chips here. So we got some chips and some dreams here. Double up will get us to 2,400. And that's the hand. Hopefully we can double up on. We get a call. Maybe we get a triple up. We hit our 10. Hopefully no one's got the queen. Hopefully no one's got the queen. Hopefully no one's got the queen. King 10. We almost double up. All right. So we got the ace 3 here. We'll probably go with this. Call ace jack. We need a 3 here. We need a 3 or a pair board here. Don't get it. We take the 3rd place. That's all right. We did get a suck out earlier today. So we get cash. We cash there. Let's see here. Cash there for 656 or 1656, which brings our total up to, make a little update here, $63.98. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching here. I hope you enjoyed this little sit and go here. So we're at $63.98. And go ahead and comment, like, share. See if you think, if I made any mistakes here, definitely let me know. I'll definitely take a look at it. And we'll hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching Caribbean Dreamin', and hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.